Before we leave data binding, let's take a look at grouping and jump lists. Jump lists are only available in iOS, not in Android, although grouping does work in Android. Let's start by adding a new file. This is going to be a class, a general class, and we're going to call it grouping. Now, grouping is a little special, and so we're going to want to put in a couple of using statements so as not to have to fight with the editor. So we'll first start with System Collections Object Model, and then add System Collections Generic. Once we have those in place, we can come down to our class. Let's start by getting rid of the constructor. And now we're going to declare our class in a slightly different way than we have so far. And that is, we're going to say that grouping is going to take a K and a T, where the K is going to be the key and the T is going to be the type. And we're going to do that by inheriting from observable collection of T. So we're extending observable collection, which takes a type, to also take a key. We're going to declare a property called key, which is of type K, and that will be read-only. And then we're going to add a method grouping, and grouping will take as a parameter, first of all, a key, and secondly, an enumerable collection of type T, which we'll call items. First thing we do is we assign that parameter key to our public property key, and then we iterate through the items collection that we were just given, and each time we find one, we use the observable collection items and add to it the item that we just got out of the passed-in parameter. This little class was created by James Montemagno of Xamarin and is extremely helpful anytime you're doing grouping.